Hello everyone, this is Cameron Snow with Danomics.com. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can quickly do a decline curve analysis with Danomics. Let's get started. So all I've done so far is I've uploaded my production data and my well header data, and this is just data that I pulled from the state of Wyoming, so nothing has been done to this. There's not been any data massaging or anything along those lines, and that's because we want to show you how you can work with data that's similar to what you'll have access to. So to get started with analysis, we'll just right click on our folder, say new decline curve analysis, give this a name, and hit OK. And this will create a new empty decline curve analysis project. What we're going to do is we're just going to bring in these two databases. And you'll notice that as we do that, it populates our well list and the map, and it tells us we have about 1,228 wells available here. So I'm just going to zoom in to our area of interest. Now for this analysis, I'm mainly interested in the Niobrara Formation. So I'm going to choose Niobrara, and I'm just going to filter down so I get the most relevant well set. So let's just look at wells that at least have some production. I'm mainly interested in the higher GOR wells here, so ones that have a GOR of 500 or more. And let's say I want to look at a lateral length of 4,500 feet or longer. Once I've set those filters, I can see that I've got about 45 wells in this data set. Let's take a look at the cumulative production bubbles here. So we can see that we have wells with lower GORs over here on the left, moving to higher GORs over here in the southeast. And before I do my analysis, I'm just going to start by setting a few global constraints. Basically, these are just common sense constraints to make sure that your analysis starts off in the best possible way. Probably the most important one to set is the B factor. I'm going to set that to 1.3 because I don't see many of the wells going above that here. And then we need to choose our start date method and our terminal decline method. So for the start date, we are going to choose first decline for this data set. We have best fit, which is really quite good when you're analyzing PDP production, like if you're doing an acquisition. And we have max, which is obviously very simple. But I'm going to choose first decline here, and for terminal decline, I'm going to set that at an exponential, and I'm going to require at least a minimum annual decline of 8%. So once I've done that, I'm ready to start my decline curve analysis. And everything here is fully automated. So you'll notice that all our wells already have a complete decline history performed on them. But I want to take a deeper look at these wells. So first of all, I'm going to switch our graph over here to log scale. I'm going to stagger the fluids just so they're offset here, put gas on a secondary scale. And let's quickly zoom in here. And here I'm not doing a great time of matching some of the late time data, so maybe I want to make this B factor a little bit higher here. So I'm just going to move that up slightly, and there we go. Now we've got a better fit there, and you can continue this type of QC on all of your wells, making adjustments when necessary. And then you'll run into some wells that have a scenario like this. We had a pretty good looking decline. All of a sudden there was a well intervention, a pump change, a refrac, something happened to this well. We don't know what because it's not specified in the public data that we have. But we still want to get a good decline here. So what do? We just right click, say add segment, and now we have two decline segments that we can independently adjust. So here we go. We can adjust that first period. Maybe that second period has a bit too aggressive of a forecast on it, and there we go. Now we have our forecast for that well, and you can just continue this analysis, rapidly going through your well set, making adjustments when necessary. So that's it. That is how we can do a rapid decline curve analysis on a play here, just from public data. Very quick to do. And when you want your results, you just go File, Download Decline Curves, and it'll generate an Excel spreadsheet with a nice summary of all the decline parameters that are necessary to generate those declines in however you'd like to use them. All right, I hope this was useful to you. If you'd like to learn more, please contact me at sales@danomics.com. Thanks.